Okay, so I'm here with Fred Hardman.
Yes.
And with George.
Yeah, he's right.
What's your last name, George?
Thomas.
George Thomas.
Okay.
We're at Miles Road and 142nd Street in Cleveland, on the east side of Cleveland, Ohio.
I have a urban farm, which means I'm within 12 miles of a downtown area. So we want people to understand that you can grow your own food. When we first moved out here, George, most of the people had their own gardens, and they grew their food, and they would go to the stores for meats. So basically, what we're trying to do is bring back the concept of you can grow your own fruits and vegetables, and then go to the store for your meats. And basically, George has been helping me because he's been a big help in maintaining the area here. I had been a little sick, but George has been helping me. But our biggest problem was in financing. We basically tried to, we have applied for grants. We received some grants, and I did a micro loan. Mm-hmm. The problem was I had gotten behind due to illness. I had gotten behind in paying my taxes, and they basically said, well, because you're behind in some of your taxes, we can't help you with the micro loan. And it was I went through all the programs that they had to be qualified for it. Mm-hmm. It was just that I was not able to catch up with my property taxes. My property taxes actually went from $500 a year, and since I started making improvements and we put a high tunnel on, which is behind us, then it went up to $1,600, and now it's because I have two pieces of property. It's $3,600 for both pieces of property, and I'm not getting any tax break.
So you would, if I understand what you're saying, that if you had a tax break on your property taxes in particular, that would be beneficial because it would help you to qualify for microloans and other financing. And of course, given that your whole purpose here is to provide a public benefit and benefit your community through fresh, healthy, nutritious food choices.
Right. We're also, with the help of George and some of the people that he knows, we want to hire people who have run afoul of the law. Mm-hmm. We want to hire kids, young adults.
And you've been working with young.
I've been working with
young adults
from 4th grade to the 12th grade, and then I was working with a program called a YOU program, which is a youth organization where the state basically funds them some money. They pay basically they work for 4 hours a day, and then they get paid by the state for summer jobs.
Mm-hmm. You're also co-founder of the Northeast Ohio Urban Farmers Co-op.
Yes.
And so part of the, maybe you could speak to the benefit of that. Why would, as part of your business plan, why would you choose the co-op model?
Well, one of the things we looked at was basically it is a co-op, and what we're trying to do is there are quite a number of urban farmers and community gardeners who may or may not have the ability to buy their seeds or their tools and stuff at a discount. As part of a co-op, we can buy in mass. Well, so we do basically community gardening and urban farming. We hire people that's within the community. We also do food banks. About 3 years in a row, North Coast Urban Farms donated a ton of food to the food bank, and then we had a couple of churches that we also gave vegetables to. They had sent us some volunteers, so we felt it wasn't an obligation, but we felt that this would help them get on their feet. So when they came and harvested, we gave them a portion of that particular harvest, whatever was there. This helps beautify the area. Bees are pollinators, and we're losing our pollinators because a lot of the abandoned houses are becoming eyesores, and when they tear them down, nothing grows there but weeds. And some of these vacant lots, we want to put flowers. We were looking at putting beehives in some of the churches or some of the neighborhood community centers, and the youngsters who become certified beekeepers can work those different areas because, so let's say we're trying to stay away from politics, but basically we get our money from politics.
Try to just see the problem and just do what is needed.
Do what is needed, right?
Yeah.
And so that's basically what we're looking at to do. And as I said, as a master gardener, an urban farmer, this is my direction. I'm also a kidney transplant survivor.
And a veteran.
We were trying to bring the VA into it because a lot of the veterans were farmers that come to the VA here on Stokes Boulevard. They were farmers. So,
well, thank you very much, Fred.
Well, thank you for taking time out to interview me.
Okay.
And we appreciate it.
And thank you, George. Okay.